Welcome to St. Thomas More Catholic School. I'm your school principal, Miss Fregoso. I'd like to start by thanking you for choosing our Catholic school as a place to learn and grow. We are very excited to welcome our Year 1 students. Unfortunately, we're not able to be in the building together just yet. So we've created this PowerPoint for you to show you all of the wonderful people and things that are waiting for you. Let's take a look.
The Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board Kindergarten program celebrates our youngest learners as unique and beloved children of God. Our strong play and inquiry-based programs provide nurturing environments where all children experience engaging opportunities to develop self-regulation, overall well-being, literacy, and numeracy skills. Students see themselves as collaborators, problem solvers, and innovators as they follow their natural curiosity and explore child-centered interests. We are so excited to welcome your family to be a part of ours and look forward to working together in the years to come. The frames of the kindergarten program are aligned with the 4 foundational conditions needed for children to grow and flourish. These ways of being are essential to children's learning in kindergarten and beyond. The frames encompass areas of learning for which 4 and 5-year-olds are developmentally ready. During the coming year, your child will have many opportunities to live and celebrate the wonders of childhood as a gift from God. At St. Thomas More Catholic School, religion and family life is a part of all that we do. We explore the Catholic faith through prayer, stories, and learning about Jesus. In kindergarten, we work on developing a sense of place and an awareness of our role and responsibility in caring for God's creation and understanding our impact on the places where we live, work, and play. Although self-regulation is a lifelong process, we take the time in kindergarten to help students understand their feelings, emotions, and needs and how to communicate them. We also focus on our physical and mental well-being. Students explore concepts of language and mathematics both directly and through their play. The kindergarten program helps to foster an active engagement in learning in a variety of ways with the hope of instilling values to become a lifelong learner. By developing problem-solving and innovating skills, students play and explore their natural curiosity. They create and play to help them make meaning of the world around them. We believe all children are capable and competent. Our play-based environments extend beyond the classroom and include valuable outdoor and experiential learning. Meet our staff at St. Thomas More Catholic School. Miss Fregoso is our school principal. Mrs. Ouellet is our school secretary. Meet our amazing kindergarten team. Mrs. Duffy, Mrs. Tryon, Mrs. Castro. A few of our other special staff members include Mrs. Gould, who works in the Learning Commons. She will help you learn to code, work on art, and always help you choose the perfect book. Mr. Gilles is our custodian. He takes such good care of our school and is a special member of our school community. Mrs. Canning is our special education resource teacher. You'll see her in our classroom as well as all the other classes from grades 1 to 8. All Catholic schools in the Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board exist to help families and parishes celebrate and live their faith as a part of our communities. Our strong community of faith includes the parish, the school, and the family. All 3 partners play an important role in guiding the faith formation of all students. We see Monsignor Lynch, Father James, and Deacon Bob at Mass on Sunday, at school masses, and when they visit the school. Each day we begin with our morning announcements. We stand and join together to sing O Canada, our national anthem. We then pray together, saying Our Father in both official languages, English and French. Following prayer, we have our land acknowledgement. Here's what it sounds like.
The Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board is situated on the traditional and ancestral territories of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee. We acknowledge their enduring presence on this sacred land, as well as the presence of the Métis, Inuit, and other First Nations from across Turtle Island. We honor their cultures and celebrate their commitment to this land.
We then recognize birthdays and any other announcements that may be relevant for the school community. We conclude our announcements with the school mission statement, which sounds like this.
We are the best version of ourselves as we learn, love, and pray together.
Our kindergarten classrooms are thoughtfully designed to invite, provoke, and enhance learning and to encourage communication, collaboration, and inquiry. In kindergarten, we use many different spaces in both our classroom and around the school. For example, you will have your very own cubby where you keep your belongings. We also visit the Learning Commons, where Miss Gold will read us a story or have a special activity planned for us. This is also where we borrow and return our library books. In our spaces, we also have our own bathrooms. Here is where we use the bathroom and wash our hands. At St. Thomas More, we are lucky to have a hallway with a sensory path. This is a great space to get our wiggles out by hopping, walking, or jumping with a grown-up. We visit the school gym often. Here we learn how to play safely, learn new games, and ways to stay active. Sometimes we even gather in our gym to pray and celebrate our faith as a school community. We also take our learning outdoors each and every day, regardless of weather. Sometimes students enjoy a prayer service in our Peace Garden. They enjoy playing on the climbers or exploring in the yard. Drop-off for kindergarten students is at the primary yard gate. A yard supervisor will be at the gate to welcome your child and close the gate to ensure the safety of all students on the yard. Supervisors are recognized by the yellow safety vests they are wearing. Supervision on the primary yard begins at 8:55 a.m. Dismissal for kindergarten students is at the same location, the primary yard gate. An educator from the kindergarten team will dismiss students. Pickup is at 3:30 p.m. We ask that if changes to the usual dismissal of your child be made in writing through the communication tool used with the kindergarten educators. If you are picking up your child early or arrive late, you must go to the main office to sign them in or out. If your child rides the school bus, a staff member from the kindergarten team will greet them and walk them to the primary yard to meet the rest of the kindergarten students. At the end of the day, staff members will take your child to their proper bus. Please note that if your child rides a bus to school, it is encouraged that they start that routine from their first day of school. In our kindergarten program, we practice open snack. Open snack means that children can choose to have a snack when their body shows signs of hunger. We teach this through the frame of self-regulation and well-being. At any point during a learning block, students may choose to have one of the snacks from their lunch. There are students in our school community with life-threatening allergies. We ask you to please not pack any items that have nuts, nut products, or peanuts. Please read labels carefully. Lunchtime is the time where the students eat and get outdoor learning time. Over the summer, you can help your child practice independence so they can open their own lunch bag and containers. You can also brainstorm ideas for healthy foods they can enjoy in their lunch. During this uncertain time, the Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board will be operating in accordance with Ministry of Health guidelines. Please stay tuned for your child's start of school date. Here are some items your child needs for school. Your child needs indoor shoes. These shoes should have Velcro straps so that your child can put them on and remove them independently. These are shoes that will stay at school and be used inside the school. Your child will need a refillable, reusable water bottle. St. Thomas More Catholic School is an eco school, so we avoid using single-use plastics. Your child needs a lunch bag. A helpful hint is this summer, you can practice opening and closing your child's lunch bag with them, as well as packing and unpacking containers. Opening and closing lunch containers is a great idea as well. It helps with their fine motor skills and it develops independence. Your child also needs a backpack large enough to carry their lunch bag, an extra change of clothing, a library book, and any other items that need to go to and from school. Your child will also need outdoor clothing. It is important to pack clothing that is appropriate for the weather, as we have outdoor learning times all year long. Your child also needs a change of clothing. Please include undergarments and socks. Place these items in a labeled plastic bag. This bag will stay at school. A change of clothes is important just in case there are accidents, spills, or we get a little bit messy playing. Please make sure all items are clearly labeled with your child's name. Especially at the beginning of the school year, students are unfamiliar with which items are theirs. Having a label helps the educators place items correctly. As you think about your child starting school this September, here are some helpful hints to practice over the summer. You can practice making the sign of the cross and saying simple prayers. You can also stop and notice the gifts God has given us each and every day. You can also practice sharing materials and toys and play games together. You can work on establishing consistent routines, such as using the bathroom independently, washing hands, putting toys away, and putting clothing or outdoor shoes in their proper place. To promote literacy and numeracy skills, you can read and talk about stories with your child each and every day. You can also work on experimenting with writing and drawing. This can be simple activities like coloring, using sidewalk chalk, or doodling. You can also work on counting. Anything you see, just count it. For example, if your child is having a snack of goldfish crackers, maybe put 3 on the table and count how many there are. If you have questions or concerns, please email us at flhpsttm@alcdsb.on.ca. This email address will be checked periodically throughout the summer. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Additionally, for information about the school or updates on COVID responses, please follow us on Twitter at ALCDSB_STTM. Welcome to St. Thomas More Catholic School.